All right, welcome back, folks, to another episode of Celebrity Dungeons and Dragons. We're here with Donald Trump, Barack Obama, aka Harmonious Joe Biden, aka Scrappy Joe, and Alex Jones, aka Thok. After slaying the goblin chieftain, you all ended up with that ominous amulet. It's the next morning, and you're all discussing your plan of action.
So we have this amulet. Looks valuable, right? If it's worth something, maybe we just hang on to it?
But Don, wasn't it cursed or something? I don't think we want to keep a cursed necklace. Could be dangerous.
We don't know enough about it yet. It might be safer to figure out exactly what it is before we go waving it around.
Don't you see? This thing is connected to an evil deity, interdimensional infiltration. We can't just give it away. They might use it to open up a portal for lizard demons.
Now let's stay calm, Alex. Thok. We should resupply in Willowdale and learn more about this artifact. We're all a bit banged up anyway.
You folks gather up your gear, leaving the hut behind. As you walk back to Willowdale's main square, what's your plan?
First priority, potions. I need the best potions you can buy or brew or whatever. I want to fight at full strength.
Then we've got to track down this local apothecary. I've heard rumors he goes by Renford F. Calms Jr., a holistic guy. Apparently he's suspicious of the big magic shops in the cities. Says they're pumping potions full of arcane stabilizers. Could be exactly what we need.
Huh, never heard of him. But hey, if he's got quality potions, count me in.
I've picked up a rumor or two about him. The man rejects a lot of standard magic practices, insists his way is pure. Not saying we shouldn't check it out, just that we should keep our eyes open. Sometimes folks like that get carried away.
Supposedly he's got a place on the outskirts of Willowdale. I say we head there first, grab what we need, then figure out more about this cursed amulet.
All right, sounds like a plan. We'll hit up this Renford fellow for supplies. Then if he knows anything about dark artifacts, we can ask him.
Exactly. I'm still worried about that amulet. Maybe this herbalist has some wisdom on curses.
Let's do it. No point dragging this out. If we're fighting evil deities or whatever, I want to be stocked up.
All right, then, that's your next move. Heading to see Renford F. Calms Jr., you leave the remnants of the goblin hut behind, stepping into the morning sun. Willowdale lies just beyond with fresh supplies and maybe a few answers waiting.
I believe a sign said the Green Cure right at the edge of the village.
Look! Over there! Look at the thatched roof. And all those plants. Must be his shop.
You come upon a cozy cottage draped in vines and herbs. A wooden sign reads, "The Green Cure, Apothecary." The scent of rosemary and lavender is strong as you approach. You enter the front door. Inside, shelves are cluttered with jars of dried flowers, stacks of odd-looking roots, and handmade wooden crates full of bottles. Behind a small counter stands Renford F. Calms Jr., an elderly yet muscular human with calloused hands and warm, if intense, eyes.
Welcome to the Green Cure. My name is Renford F. Calms Jr. Let me guess, you folks need my special potions.
Absolutely. We're on a big adventure, just took down a goblin chieftain. We need the best potions you've got. Money's not an issue, within reason, of course.
Well, I don't deal in mass-produced potions. I craft small batches using natural ingredients free of arcane stabilizers. Each brew is pure synergy.
Yeah, synergy is, that's the word.
Exactly. Big magic wants to keep us hooked. Your approach is the real deal, right?
Yes, brother. The system's rigged. They want you reliant on standard healing potions. But nature offers better alternatives.
We appreciate the all-natural stuff, Renford. Could we get, say, 4 or 5 healing potions?
Certainly, I've got some tinctures ready. Each is brewed with meadow blossom and ginseng root. That'll be 50 gold per bottle.
50 gold? Are you sure these are strong enough? I've had potions that cost half that.
Those cheaper potions are mass market, watered down with arcana additives. Trust me, friend. You get what you pay for.
So, Mr. Calms, we also found this weird necklace. It's, kind of spooking me.
That thing's giving off a powerful residue. You feel that tingle in your fingertips?
Yes! Residual demonic energy. Possibly.
We're not sure if it's demonic or just old magic, but it's definitely malicious. Have you seen anything like it?
I've encountered cursed artifacts before. Usually they're saturated with spell toxins left behind by dark conjurations. If it were up to me, I'd do a holistic cleanse. I've got a process mixing purified water, crushed juniper seeds, and a pinch of holy sage leaf.
So if you cleanse it, that's it. Problem solved?
It might reduce the toxicity, maybe sever lesser curses. But whatever's truly powering this artifact, if it's connected to an ancient deity, it might require deeper knowledge, an exorcism, or a higher level dispelling.
So you're saying your method might help, but not totally fix it?
Exactly. I'm not a high wizard. I'm just a holistic apothecary. We might knock out some dangerous effects, but for a definitive solution, you might seek a legitimate sage, someone who knows the old gods.
You know anyone who fits that description?
There's a certain wise scholar in the big city near here, a man named Jordanius Peterson. He's rumored to be an expert on runes, arcane symbology, that sort of thing.
A big city scholar, huh? We got to be careful. They're in bed with big magic, I bet.
He's more of a philosopher than a bureaucrat, but still best to keep your eyes open.
Renford pulls out a small mortar and pestle with various herbs. He gestures for you to place the amulet in a shallow stone basin. Do you want to attempt the cleanse now?
Why not? Let's see what happens. I'm all about winning solutions.
Yes, do it. If it exorcises that demonic residue, I'm all in.
Sure, let's try it.
Let's proceed with caution.
Renford sprinkles ground juniper seeds and a pinch of holy sage leaf onto the amulet, then pours purified water. A faint hiss rises. Steam whirls from the amulet. You sense a brief pressure in your ears, like altitude change.
This is either good or very bad. Let's see.
Suddenly, a dull light flashes in the amulet's runes. The steam dissipates, but the amulet still pulses faintly with malevolent magic.
You see, we got rid of some of the residue, but it's still latched onto a deeper power. This is beyond my scope.
Well, that's better than nothing, right?
We should probably take it to Jordanius Peterson then.
Agreed. Because if this thing opens a portal, we're all doomed.
Renford offers you all an encouraging nod. He hands you 4 handcrafted healing potions. Do you pay the 50 gold each?
Yes. Let's finalize that. 200 gold total. Good potions, I hope.
They'll serve you well, my friend. And hey, if you get more artifacts like that, keep me updated. I'm always interested in cleansing the land.
Thanks, Renford. We appreciate it.
Stay vigilant, brother. The conspiracies run deep.
They sure do. Safe travels, everyone.
All right, let's clarify something quickly about partial cleansing. Young Jamie, can you pull up the rules on cursed artifacts?
Yeah, so official 5e lore suggests you need remove curse or stronger magic for a permanent fix, Joe. But there are alternative ways if it's a homebrew artifact. So far, this seems like a story-based enchantment, not a particular curse affecting a player, so it's completely up to you how you'd like to proceed, Joe.
Right, well, I don't want to be stuck with a half-cursed item. We should see that Jordanius Peterson guy soon.
Works for me.
But let's be open-minded, folks. The game might be trying to trick us.
Dude, it's all good. We'll figure it out next session or as we go. Let's get back in character. What do you guys want to do next?
So, next step, we head to the nearest major city. We find this Jordanius Peterson figure, but let's rest up first.
And maybe enjoy a hot meal. That last fight was intense.
Now I'll keep an eye on this thing, just in case.
Yeah, let Thork carry it. I don't need any more weird mojo messing with my sword arm.
Looks like you've got your plan.
Wait. Before we call it a day, this kind of reminds me of a time back in Scranton. You know, there was this old grocery store near my house. It had these big wooden barrels out front. They used to collect leftover apples, I think. Or maybe they were peaches, can't recall. Anyway, me and my buddies, well, I called them my buddies, but they were more like fellas, good fellas. We'd throw apples at each other for fun. See?
Throwing apples, Joe. That's what you did for fun?
Yeah, Don. But one time, we got in trouble because I pelted old Mr. Henderson. He owned the store, and he chased us down the street with a broomstick. You should have seen me running. I tripped over a crack in the sidewalk, got my knee scraped up, but you know, I was fine. didn't stop me from doing it again.
Sounds like you were quite the troublemaker, Joe.
I bet the store was part of some orchard monopoly, probably overcharging for fruit. Anyway,
Let's just say it's a good thing you got your footwork figured out now, since you're a rogue.
Haha. All right, well, I guess that's our apple-throwing moral for today's session, folks. The party is heading off to find Jordanius Peterson eventually, but first they'll rest up.
I appreciate the story, Joe. Always nice to have a little Scranton wisdom.
Hey, it's all good fun, man.
And on that note, thanks for joining us for another round of Celebrity Dungeons & Dragons. Next time, we see if Jordanius Peterson can crack the mystery of this amulet. Until then, keep your dice rolling and watch out for rogue apples.
Hey, it's Renford F. Calms Jr. Thanks for tuning in to this adventure. There's plenty more where that came from. Please subscribe to Brayton's YouTube channel to see the latest episodes in this saga. We'll see you again soon.